Okay, so now we're into episode 34 of LEGO Marvel Avengers. We're here in the South Africa hub world, and we have to solve a couple of puzzles in order to find our way onto the HMS Churchill, which is the boat of noted arms trafficker Ulysses Klaue, played by Andy Serkis in the movie, and likely to be seen again in the Black Panther movie, since Ulysses Klaue is a traditional Black Panther villain. So we're given Black Widow and Iron Man for the purposes of doing this little interlude part. And we're just following the ghost studs. And this looks like the boat that we're looking for. So we're going to have to do some things out here. First, we're going to have to... no reason to blow up anything, because any studs we pick up here don't transfer to the level. You can see we need to carve an anchor shape out of the bottom of the boat, which I think is kind of a cute thing. And you can also see that while we're given the beginnings of something to build, we still don't have all the pieces we need. So we're going to have to destroy more stuff in order for to collect the pieces that we do need to build, basically what looks like one of those electric switches that ordinarily Thor would use, but one of Black Widow's Age of Ultron powers is that she gets to use that stuff as well. So we're going to go look around over here and see what's going on. We'll blow up this box. It looks like it gives us access to a crank or something. In this case, it's actually going to give us a way to push open the storage container. And then that's going to give us a bunch of crap, which we can then use to build stuff. Like a big fan on a raft. And that's what we need the electric switch for. So now Black Widow can do, well, okay. Unfortunately, the same button again that does stealth also does that. So they suggest that you use the X button there, and you can certainly do that. And so we blow all the debris off the side of the boat and reveal that, oh yeah, this is the boat we're looking for. The Churchill, which means that we're one step closer to finding Mr. Klaue. Of course, there are his henchmen hanging out on the boat, and it looks like we need to get access to that spot up there. And you can see the little stealth laser going around, so you know that we need Black Widow to do that.
We're locked down out here.
So we're going to go run around to the other side of the boat. I guess this would be time for one of those boat versus ship arguments, but since it's not going anywhere, I don't really see the point in fighting that battle. Alright, so now we have another little puzzle here for our sensors to detect. And what it discovers is some stuff for Iron Man to blow up. So now we need to go get Iron Man. Fortunately, he followed us over here. And we blew up that pile of stuff. And we can go and build something with it, which turns out to be a gangway to allow us to bring Black Widow over to this part of the boat. Of course, it also means that we're going to have to attack one henchman. Alright, so now we're going to miss the ladder. We're going to get attacked by another henchman as we try to do this. You go stealth just so we don't have to worry about those henchmen anymore. Unfortunately, going stealth also means that trying to figure out where your location is as you jump around is a little bit harder. Yeah. So, yeah, clear out that box, but jump, jump, and jump. And then very carefully work our way over here. Pick up a few studs here. And follow the blue trail because we're not actually on the level where we need to be, where our target was earlier. Okay, so here's the ladder that we used to get up. And now we're running around this level. And this brings us to this combination thing. And that finally unlocks the main part of the level for us. Okay, so now we can leave the South African hub world and enter the Klaue level itself. Of course, the Klaue level, you know, you get the cutscene between Ultron and Klaue, but I'm mostly going to cut through that for time reasons. And this level has two parts. There is the fight on Klaue's boat against Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and maybe Klaue's henchmen. And then, of course, the fight between the Hulk and the Hulkbuster. At least as the Hulkbuster is handled in this game. So I'm going ahead and cut forward to starting the level. There's lots of free play stuff on this level, which can be a little distracting. But you're given a team of a couple of guys, and what they do here is they manipulate something that occurred in the movie, where Quicksilver tried to go after Thor's hammer and it didn't really work out for him. So that's going to be how you defeat this Quicksilver mini-boss. Is you're going to keep trying to find situations for him to go after the hammer by breaking the objects toward the top of the stage. So I'm going to go ahead and do my normal thing of ignoring the mini-boss and breaking stuff for studs. And Thor is not exactly the most efficient character to do this with. Probably would be better off just using Black Widow, since she does have the 2 guns. Okay, you can see I can also access Captain America. I think Hawkeye is also with us, but maybe not yet. And so we're making reasonable progress. We're almost halfway through our stud count here. And we haven't even engaged in the first boss action of the level yet. There's a free play item for Iron Man or to repair, or as we discovered, you could get Leo Fitz to do it. You know, once you unlock all the Iron Man suits, Iron Man has a treasure trove of capabilities he could theoretically take advantage of. And I don't know about this level in particular, but I imagine there's a level where you could just be Tony Stark and probably get most of the stuff in the level. In fact, I think I know exactly which level that is. It's probably the Iron Man 3 mid-game level. Alright, so we're blowing up stuff like missiles over here. Can't destroy that truck. At least not yet. There's some golden objects we can't break. But there's a lot of stuff we can break, and so, you know, Thor is now up to about 66% on the stud count. And at this point, I think we're running out of things to break over there. But there's plenty of stuff to break up here, so we're going to go and break some more stuff. Alright, and so now I've started the process of fighting the first mini-boss segment by knocking down this block, and then when I throw Thor's hammer at it a second time from further away, Quicksilver will lock onto it and try to pick it up, and that's when you can hit him. Again, not a lot of strategy going on right now. Because right now I'm basically checking out to see if I've picked up all the studs. You know, outside of the free play area stuff. As you can see, there's a thing for Iron Man to blow up, or Hawkeye. Can't break this computer. So I think it's time to move on into the actual meat of the level itself. So we're going to throw the hammer up there, knock down some vibranium, and Quicksilver is going to get knocked out a little so we can hit him, and then advance the boss fight to phase 2. So now we got another item to build down there, a couple more studs to pick up from where Quicksilver blew something up. So Thor is going to very gently, very patiently build one of these electronic switches, and then he is going to activate it once he discovers he can't blow up that box. Alright, so we powered up the elevator only to have it kind of crushed down to about halfway, but it will at least give us the opportunity to get Black Widow up to that area. There's a gold Lego portion down there, but again, we don't have a character who can handle it right at the moment. And you can see that we need Black Widow to handle a couple different things. We need her acrobat skill to get up there, and then we need her sensor ability to figure out what is up here. Of course, since you saw the first part of the boss fight, I think you can guess what the second sensor is going to tell us. Because we need another box that we can break so that Quicksilver can make another attempt at the hammer. Well, that was good. I successfully made the jump and then jumped back down. Okay, so hopefully we won't lose the jump again. Right, so you can see there's a box over here. Now all we need to do is show Thor where to throw his hammer into the box. There it is. Trying to get a better angle here. It doesn't help the Quicksilver sort of running around the area. Can't throw the hammer while we're flying. There we go. So, hammer strike number 2. And again, Quicksilver tries to grab it, and again, disorients himself. Takes off. And so now we're in the third stage of the mini-boss fight with Quicksilver, which takes us down there and requires the other character that we have at our disposal, and that is Captain America. So we've got another sensor to deal with. These sensors will become very easy to deal with in free play because there are a couple of characters who can sort of ignore this whole process. Alright, so we found the Captain America shield switch, so we need Captain America. Turns on some power there. And then operates a something else. I'm not really sure what we were playing with there. Okay, this box doesn't want to break, so we're not messing with that. Alright, so I'm going to follow and... Okay, I see. So there's another Thor hammer point right here. So now we need Thor to either climb the ladder or fly up. Of course, Cap decided to come down that way, and that will attract Quicksilver to the hammer for the final time. And set us up for the second part of the boss battle. So here we're going to be facing the Scarlet Witch with her powers. So she's going to be firing beams. Okay, now we've got Hawkeye blowing up that crate on the bottom for us. And there's a Captain America shield point. And my recommendation is when you get to this stage of the fight, unless you're in free play, because there's certain aspects of free play you can't access until you get to this point. My recommendation would be to go ahead and just put Captain America on the shield point, minimize your stud loss, and just try to get the rest of the studs in the Hulk part of the level. This is another point where stealth isn't going to save you. Alright, so the first thing I try to do is manipulate this gold brick thing over here, but I can't really do that. That doesn't have enough range. So the only thing I can do is fire back at her or fire at the gold brick under her feet. So that's what I'm slowly adjusting the shield to do here. There we go. And unfortunately, I've decided to target her, which is not what I need to be doing. I need to be targeting the thing beneath her. There we go. Yep, went too far. Still having too much fun with this. There we go. Okay, still adjusting.